Okay, welcome to our third Duskmourn House of Horror draft. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so I guess we could start with the idea of what we would like to draft here. So far, we've done Delirium, which a questionable Delirium for sure. And then also we did the Jolly Balloon Man, which was also very questionable. So we would just like some good cards that you don't have to jump through hoops. This is kind of basically that. We want to play some enchantments. It's also a flash. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's see. Whenever an enchantment, this creature gets +2/+0 when it dies. Okay, well, that's pretty good. We're trying to avoid Delirium again. We would if we really had to, but this blue card seems amazing for this set, Entity Tracker. So I think we're going to start here. And kind of look through the rest of the pack. This enchantment creature will be perfect for our deck. Maybe we want to go into blue-black, so we have good removal options. We'll see what the rest of the packs kind of give us, though. So we'll start here. Okay. Survival, a blue-black land, which is kind of, I'm pretty sure what we're going to end up be doing. However, this is great removal for blue. This is good card draw. And then we would draw another card. Okay, we might be taking the card draw. The land obviously would be wonderful. However, unfortunately, we're not really sure if we want to go into black yet. Well, I guess if we want to take this room, we kind of are sure. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, so good. We're going to have to take it, I believe. And we'll see what we get. Okay, murder, straight up murder. It's pretty much what we had the idea of. Being able to murder things. This is perfect, because this is an enchantment. Okay, yeah, we have some black removal. But we are going to take the 2/3 flyer. And we could also pick up our room and replay it for some more card draw. So those two already go well. Oh, you can't move those around. Those two already go well together. Unfortunately, you can't really see that my hair is on. Well, at least I did finally figure out how to be better at this. And fix my video. Okay, let's see. We don't really care for putting cards in our graveyard. Swamp Cycler is probably always good. Are we going to take the creature? Is the Swamp Cycler better? If we're only playing 2 colors, might be better to have creatures. But we might not be only playing 2 colors, so I guess we'll have to see. We could take a double blue. Or we could take this enchantment creature, which kind of helps the rest of our creatures. I guess that's kind of like where we're going. We just want to kind of, like, if we take the counter or manifest dread, it's not really helping towards our goal of just being able to draw cards. We also are now going to want to be able to turn on our stocked researcher every turn. That would be great. Well, I'm feeling a lot better about this deck, so that's basically what it's about. Keep improving. Don't let winning 4 in a row and then losing 3 in a row get you down, because you can always put more money into another draft. Unfortunately. Opponents everywhere? Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, we do like card draw. That's pretty much what we're trying to do. Oh, this is also pretty good. Gains lifelink. This is pretty good with the plan, because the plan is to be able to have an enchantment enter pretty much every turn if possible to set up our entity tracker and our researcher. So I think having the Dare of Blood, or the dashing bloodsucker, is not the end of the world. Let's see. Is there anything we would like to be sacrificing? Not particularly. We could take this. Well, we'll take the rat. I mean, yeah, we'll take the, we missed out on the Swamp Cycler, but we will take the Megalodon Island Cycler, which has Vigilance, which is pretty good. Oh, and we'll take our land. I don't think we're going to be trying to counterspell. As cool as it sounds to counterspell when you're in blue, sometimes it's not always beneficial to have to leave up mana. And sometimes you have to leave up mana even when you don't really want to, because you want to scare your opponent into thinking you have a counter. We'll take another enchantment creature. I mean, that's basically what we're trying to do here. Have an enchantment enter basically as often as we can, and have payoffs for them entering, which this is not really an enter payoff, but it is an attack payoff. So, and it's an enchantment creature, so it'll trigger everything else, obviously. Opponents? I guess they're not opponents, I guess group friends that are passing cards. Bird Flu might be MIA. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to take it if it's the only blue card. Probably not going to end up playing it. Probably not going to end up playing that. We'll just kind of put it to the side so we don't even have to remember to cut it. Well, how is everyone, I guess, doing while we're waiting on opponents? And let me know about in the comments. Oh, we have the Swamp Cycler too, so that's our colors. Islands. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, let me know in the comments. I guess the picks you like, even the picks that are not so good. Okay, well here's a destroy creature, and this is a good card. This will be good for our deck actually. I mean, we're gonna take the removal. However, next go around, or to keep an eye out for these Creeping Peepers, because they will actually help us cast a majority of our hand early. So, but obviously I think we will have to, and we have 2 cyclers, so this is just perfect for removal, or we're reanimating a Megalodon or a Snatcher, so. What more can you ask for? Not really trying to do anything in here. We do like drawing cards. Little combat tricks, drawing cards. We could take the Terramorphic Expanse, was it? I know this usually seems very bad. Hear me out. We don't care for that. We do like this Defender as well. It's actually better. This is probably a trap, and it'll probably, might even come back around to us. It's that bad. It might even come back around to us. We can draw some more cards, or we can attack. This is also pretty good. We're gonna take the card draw. This is a very good card. We're gonna take the card draw. I don't know if that was the right choice, but what can you do? Okay, we will actually take some exile removal, just in case there's, which there are plenty of things in this set that you preferably want exiled, because, period. All of the overlords. All of the, enduring set. Those would all be wonderful to not exist. We are going to take the 1/1 enchantment creature. We're not really reanimating at all, even though the Rite of the Moth is a great card. And we do have targets to reanimate. We're not splashing white for a single reanimation spell. It would have to be a little bit better than that. That white removal, though, however, I wonder, what is it called again? You'll know what I'm talking about. I think it's +1/+0 lifelink, and then you attach it to a creature, and then it exiles on a creature opponent controls, too. Goodness, I've seen that card do wonderful things in videos. Okay. Well, so we do like that. We also like the leech, ironically. Or when you fully unlock a room. Or do we want to... I think we're kind of trying to tap and stun. Mostly. We'll take the removal. Okay, we basically have all of the enchantment part. Now we need creatures that interact well. We are running out of time for finding good creatures to go with what we're trying to do, so we'll grab this creature, see if we end up playing said creature. Okay, we're not going to play that, but we'll take him. Hopefully pack number 3. Okay, what are we focusing on pack number 3? We have enchantments. We'll take the Plain Cycler just in case we end up wanting to splash white for some reason. And from pack 3, just in case. We kind of need creatures just in case. 4/4 flying, put target. No, we don't really want that creature. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much definitely what we want to do. We also like this. We definitely want this, though. I mean, that's pretty much what we want, is to be able to draw cards at all times. So, let's see. Misty Salon. Unlock. Okay, well, that's actually if we, I mean, we wouldn't be able to play the red side, but the blue side does make a pretty... Okay, this is what we want. A creature that makes an enchantment and also is a creature. We could draw cards. Or we could draw cards and make a creature. We need more creatures, though, I believe. Let's see how many creatures we have. 14. Let's play a game. What a dreadful way to die. I don't know if it's like that good of a card, though. Underwater Time. Or we could pick the 1-drop that is an enchantment creature, also pings We are looking for creatures. I think the Let's Play game is more of like a trap. I don't think the lose 3, gain 3 is really all that is cracked up to be. Okay, we also have another thing that's, well, we're going to end up getting our, unfortunately, we're going to be taking the murder. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking the murder. However, the creeping creeper would have been cool. Okay, well, it's playable, I guess. Entity tracker or the flash 3 drops. See, I want to try it so bad. I feel like if it was any deck that we could play, it would be our deck that could do it. But we're not gonna risk it. Okay, well, we like that. Ooh, we love it. I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna take that. Okay, this is really good for, actually, this is probably better than this. This is something opponent would have to deal with though, and it's an enchantment creature, and it draws cards. So I guess we will have to pick there. Oh, okay, we did want this creature. Perfect. We wanted good 2-drops. We want some more 2-drops. For sure. What do we... Oh, probably this. Just because of all of the manifest dreading. Well, we will play an enchantment. We're not really trying to... Well, it is a 1-drop. We'll see. We're going to end up cutting it. Yeah, we're probably definitely going to end up cutting that. However, we do have one of each for our colors to cycle, so it would be a, an easy way to reanimate, and then a bear trap. Okay, I think this is actually probably going to go better than our first 2. Let's knock on wood. But better than our first 2. Okay, first things first, we need to make some cuts. Thankfully, we're going to cut 1 land first. Okay, 1 drop, 1 drop. We do have 1 drops. We do not need the teddies as much. We don't really want our opponent drawing cards. We would have liked to get more stocked researchers. However, that didn't really happen. The rat, let's see how many creatures we have. 15. So let's cut everything else. 12 enchantments, which we basically need. 7 instants. So let's kind of look at those. And it's 16 lands, right? Yep. Okay. We'll keep both of our cyclers. We like card draw. We like stunning. And we like that. We'll keep both 5 drops. We'll keep 2 4 drops. Yes. 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 Do not need him. We're keeping all 4 of these. We can get rid of one of those. Get rid of that. Okay, 1 more card. 13 creatures, so we cannot cut a creature. Plenty of removal. Okay. I don't know if that was the right choice, but let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, what more can we do? Okay. Let's just kind of jump right in. We're going to try to jump into game 1. First game of our 3rd Duskmourn House of Horror draft. Let's jump into it with our Dimir enchantment deck. Okay, game number 1. Let's start. Okay, we have lands. We have cards we can cast. We will play a tap land, pass. Opponent. I wish we got more of those, actually. A creeping peeper, because it would have helped cast a majority of the things in our deck, actually, early. However, we did not grab any. Hopefully we don't regret that. Opponent is attacking. Okay. We'll go ahead and do we will look at opponent's hand. No problem, look at opponent's hand. Forest Island. Well, opponent is not anywhere near trying to cast this card. So, I guess we will prevent opponent from manifesting dread. Opponent. Okay. We'll play a land for turn, and then we will play a Clammy Prowler pass turn. Opponent is struggling. Oh, opponent can definitely tap down our creature, unfortunately. We can then destroy the enchantment. Oh, opponent decided to draw a card instead. Oh, and still attack us. Okay, no problem. Opponent got a land for turn, and opponent can still... Oh, okay. Land for turn. Well, let's go ahead and make a 6/6. We will not be attacking. Opponent is still missing 2 white sources, thankfully. Opponent. Ideally surveils both of these into the graveyard. Because that probably means opponent did not find the white source. Okay, 1 in the graveyard, 1 on the top. Opponent. Okay, we'll play land for turn. We could do 3 and 3. 3 to stun something. And 3 to draw a card, actually. Opponent's still struggling with the ability to... Okay, view browser. Let's put a stun counter on the flyer. Please. And then we will go ahead and unlock the door. We will not be attacking. We will draw a card and gain 2 life. This will block the piranha well. Okay. Opponent. Okay. We can get 2 creatures. We would like to keep 3 up so we can get back our 6/6 next turn. So I believe that we should maybe play... here. So that way we can trigger it next turn and possibly even attack with it. We will play land for turn. Next combat. We will not be attacking. And then we will end turn, we will draw a card and gain 2 life. And we have a murder up, which is awesome. For anything that could possibly happen. Thank goodness opponent is struggling to cast this Wandering Rescuer. Thank goodness. Okay, well, struggling a little less, however, still struggling. Okay, opponent. Do we want to lose? How badly do we need our 6/6 back? Are we trying to take this much damage? We'll go ahead and kill the... which was a land, ironically. We will be taking 2. Opponent. Oh, opponent can definitely... opponent would have been able to activate that... opponent cannot activate this. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because we are definitely... I definitely forgot that opponent would have been able to... go ahead and unlock your door, opponent. Okay. Okay. We have to save our demon. He's about to get shuffled. Opponent. Okay. So definitely... I don't think we get to react to that, so we will definitely be saving our person. We also are going to want to get some creatures in here. There we go. And then we will move to combat. We are going to swing in to blockers, 2 damage. Okay. And then we are going to actually go ahead and kill this now because we do not want opponent to shuffle it into our library because it's not coming back, obviously. It's not getting shuffled, it's not coming back. It'll just be a rough time for our demon. Opponent, ideally for them, will be able to pull a white source here for this Wandering Rescuer, or also, I'm pretty sure Convoke can be paid with a white creature. Okay. Opponent. Oh, and opponent also got another mana to be able to cast. Okay, well, this time, unfortunately, I don't think we can save our friend. So I think let's draw some cards. A 2/7 is always nice. We'll probably end up playing the 2/7. We might as well play it now because then we can attack with a little bit more. We'll attack here. One attack. Okay. Draw a card. Gain some life. Here's our entity tracker, and we also have a way to trigger it in hand, so that's pretty good. Opponent. We are trying to draw some cards. How do you feel about that? We would like to draw some cards, please. Opponent's definitely about to Wandering Rescue. I don't know why opponent would do it now. They could wait. Or opponent could shuffle the demon, which would be kind of a waste of a turn because we've already decided that he can stay asleep this time. He can stay, oh, I'm sorry, not asleep, silent and hidden. Opponent is going to try to, oh, okay. No blocks. Okay, so I have 8, 9, 10. So 3, 6, 9. So let's do 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do, is it or unlock a room? We don't really have a room that we feel like unlocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we won't have enough up for a murder just in case we need one. So I guess we will try to make sure we can murder opponent. Okay. Let's move to combat. We're gonna be swinging here, here, and here. And hold up a murder. And draw 2 cards. Okay, opponent does decide to kill the Prowler. That is how we will block. Next to damage. Oh! Can opponent deal with hexproof? Next to damage. Let's end turn. Let's murder the flyer. On upkeep, before opponent draws a card. Can opponent save this flyer? 1 card in hand. Opponent? Doesn't really matter. We're not dying from 1 shot from this flyer. However, okay, it would be nice, right? Pass to draw. Pass to main. Oh, we can no, we don't want to full control anymore. Okay, opponent? Let us win. Opponent? Please, please. Opponent. Help. Okay, we do have plenty of cards in hand. Woo! Game number 1. Got it. Game number 1 done. Good job. Good job, team. We did it. Game number 1 was a success. Perfect. Great. That's basically what we wanted and more. So let's jump right into game number 2. Yeah, trying to cast the double white might have really not been beneficial. Well, opponent did do it, I guess, at the right time. I don't know. I guess opponent could have got rid of the demon that was allowing us to gain and drain. Maybe would have been helpful. I don't know. We won. That's what matters. We're keeping this one. This is perfect. To 5 mana. Yeah. So basically we want to be as close to 5 mana as possible so we're not taking too much damage. While also being able to trigger our erratic apparition would be perfect. And if we drew a 2-drop and our first, before we get to our 3-drop, that would be the best. Ideal. Perfect. What a perfect top deck. What a perfect top deck. In case anybody did not know what my name meant. It's moments like those. We will go ahead and play our guy that flies. Opponent will hopefully not tap down something because we would like to attack as we are playing. First we're going to draw some cards. Okay, perfect. Opponent. Oh, should we draw cards first? Does it really matter? We do not control a demon. Let's go ahead and draw some cards, lose some life. Okay, play a land for turn. We'll go ahead and attack and attack. Opponent will take 5. Okay. Next turn, we actually can make the demon first again, but we don't want this to get countered, so... Ooh, an opponent is probably definitely going to try to do some of that. So, we could unlock this, give it death touch, and attack again. Pass the turn so opponent doesn't really have much to do. Might as well. When a creature attacks alone. Well, +1/+0 and death touch. We'll allow it. We will allow it. We'll go ahead and attack for 4. See what opponent does. Opponent's going to take 4. Opponent is going to pass turn again. Feels like opponent's holding up a counter. Just a little bit. Okay. We will see how opponent feels about this creature. Opponent will finally counter. That's fine. That's fine. We will manifest Dread. Yep. Oh, cost 1 less. I was like, how does opponent have the right mana here? Okay. Does opponent have 2 counters? 2 counter creatures? That would be a little different, right? 3/2. Do we really need to try to... What should we do here? Okay, next. We will go ahead and attack with 1. I mean 2, because we're attacking alone. I will end turn. Okay. That way we leave up our mana. We can also flash in this amalgam. You know, worst case. Opponent. Opponent. Okay, gonna pass to attackers. Opponent is not going to cast anything and scare us again. Okay, well, let's see if opponent Counters. Oh, opponent does not counter. Okay. Well, we do like that card. We don't want to play too many creatures just in case, right? We don't really want to get anything countered either. This has flash, ideally. We don't really care for this creature to die, and opponent might not know what it is either, so never know. Oh, opponent's going to try to kill... Well, I don't really want that to happen. Opponent should have blocked first. Opponent definitely should have blocked first. Definitely should have blocked first. 2 damage. What else could opponent have in hand? We will wait. We'll wait. We'll interact. That way when we play this room, we can also draw a card off of it. So, oh, when it enters. Oh, opponent's playing 3 colors? Opponent? I understand. The creature didn't fly, and the opponent wanted to block the flyer. That makes a lot of sense. So opponent did nothing wrong. It was just an unfortunate situation. Okay, what is this happening? Deal 5 to 1. And the other can't block. That's fine. You can take him. Oh, opponent's big mad right now because I definitely do. 2-3. What wonderful news. Okay, this is the good stuff. This is what we want. We would like to make a demon. That way next turn we can pick this back up. And, oh, an opponent scooped it up. And opponent scooped it up. Opponent was like, wait a minute. Opponent didn't even see the nonsense we were about to do because we were going to pick that up with our, I don't know if it says a creature or non-land permanent. That's relevant. Let's go find out. Let's go find out really quick. This 2-drop. Oh, return a permanent you control. Right. How wonderful for our deck because we can return our rooms to our hands. Okay. 2 games in, 2 games won. Do we need a little break? Maybe not. Let's jump right into game 3. Let's jump into game 3. Okay, it's going well so far. Better than the Wintering Twins, for sure. Well, I guess not better than the Winter Twins because we actually won 4 games in a row and felt confident. And so that's why the last 3 games really was just kind of game number 3. Let me know in the comments what draft colors are working for you guys. If this is not going to work out, we're gonna have to mulligan that. Keepable. Land for turn pass. Okay, we can't really play this 2-drop yet. So we really need to draw a land. As not a land. Land for turn. Opponent can use this to kill pretty much any of our creatures. Okay, we need a land. Oh, we did not get a land. We actually can play this and then pick up a land. So, and then we'll see if opponent uses their turn to... We really could have used that in a better way. However, we kind of just wanted to get a creature out there. Opponent can destroy this flyer. I don't know if it's in opponent's best interest to do that. Opponent's going to manifest dread. We need a land. Please, magic gods, please give us a land. I don't want to play the entity tracker to draw some cards so then we can... So let's go here. Intern. We'll just wait. Hopefully flash in our pass to attackers. We're going to take it. We would like opponent to play something on their second main or blow up our flyer. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Resolve. Let's go ahead and flash in here. Okay, land for turn. We like that. And then we are going to go ahead and down to 14. We will not attack. So we can possibly block. We don't really want, we have a full hand of cards. So that's wonderful news. If we draw a land next turn, we would like to play 2 things. We would, we actually have, thank goodness for our murky sewer. Opponent decided to attack us. Okay, so opponent is going to kill, which we kind of wanted to happen because we don't want opponent to kill our annex, say, our unholy annex. Hopefully we do not get too far behind here. Opponent does have some creatures that are kind of unfortunate too. Oh, okay. That's cute. That's cute. Opponent was trying to set us up. We can play a 1-drop, draw a card. Play a 1-drop, draw a card. Wonderful. Yay. We draw a land for turn. We will probably destroy target creature. Okay. We're going to go ahead and unfortunately kill this creature now because we're worried. No attacks. Okay, we just need to survive for like a second. Ideally. If we have to block here, we have to block. Period. Opponent. Opponent has lots of mana. Okay, I'm afraid to not block. So we are going to block. Opponent might turn it up. It might be a creature. Oh. Okay. Well, it is unfortunate. However, we do get to kill the creature. So, oh, nice. Okay, well, that was a little unfortunate for our lives. Let's play a creature. Play a creature. Can opponent kill us? If we play 2 creatures, will he be able to kill a creature and pump his guy enough? Or do we have a turn to try and not die? Should we kill this creature? Should we kill this creature? Okay, we definitely kind of want the vigilance stat. We're gonna go, should we get the land? We'll get the land in step and play next turn. Whew. Okay. Scary. Yeah. I mean, do we have any other options here? Play a 4-drop. We're gonna try this plan because this one, the vigilance would have been nice. However, this one has the ward discard a card, which is why we chose to keep the spectral stature, which we can reanimate at some point in our lives. Of course, opponent had the perfect card in hand. This is how I feel like draft is sometimes. You're just like, what? There's no way opponent can get rid of your creatures and swing for 7 in 1 turn. And then opponent has the perfect cards in hand to do so. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Yeah, still crying over the last round. I guess we could have waited to exile. If we knew that opponent was gonna play Enduring Courage, of course we would have waited to exile. Anyway, game number 3. Or game number 4, maybe. We might be on number 4. Yeah, let's try this again. We will mulligan, unfortunately. Okay. We will keep this. Get rid of our cycler. Maybe we should have kept the cycler. However, let's begin. We do have a 2-drop, so that's nice. We also have a 3-drop that is super good. We would like the opponent to play a creature. Perfect. That's a pretty good creature. We will go ahead and play a Cracked Skull on opponent's creature. Opponent will discard. Okay. We have a fight spell, Manifest Dread, another removal spell. We kind of do not want opponent to kill our creature. We will attack. Opponent is not at Delirium yet, even though we're helping with that. Opponent is very close to Delirium. Thankfully did not get there. Yep. Okay. Land for turn. Play a creature. Okay, we'll play a creature that's a good blocker. Opponent, we'll play a Watchdog. Opponent can fight now. Opponent still did not reach Delirium. Woo! Thank goodness. Harder than it looks. We are going to go ahead and, maybe we shouldn't play that land yet, but we will go ahead and draw some. No problemo. Let's go ahead and attack with 1. We'll see if opponent blocks. Opponent does not block. And we will go ahead and pass the turn. Opponent will get Delirium now, would be ideal for opponent, which is possible. They can discard this alternate. Yeah, the Thrice Called. There we go. Okay, so Delirium achieved. Opponent is then going to beat down our blocker and hit us a lot. Opponent is going to hit us literally almost to death, actually. Please let me make that clear, that almost to death just happened. Yeah, that is not the good stuff. Okay, we will not be attacking. In turn, wow. That was something definitely different. Whenever you attack, target creature gains double strike. Okay, this is just too much at this point. Menace. Oh my gosh, how did this happen? That was just crazy. This, I feel like every time I do a draft, like the craziest, most unexpected turns come out of nowhere sometimes. This is gonna die. Wow. How depressing. How sad. Oh, okay. Next game. That was just like, did anybody, leave in the comments, please. Did anybody expect that? I expected to be able to live at least 1 turn after that, be able to like kind of stabilize opponent. Artificer. Yeah, that was super rough. We will not be keeping this. We will cry and mulligan again. I guess we're keeping this one. Okay. I guess we should have kept the first one, but I was so sad. That last game was this draft's so sad. We have to cheer up though. Can't whine and play Magic the Gathering. Okay, we need a land. Opponent did right. I guess we should have kept the 5-land hand. I guess it was 4 lands and then the cycler and then ugh. It's gonna end like this. Team. How terrible. Well, maybe this could be an example of most of the drafts that I feel like I do, where you think you have such a good deck built and it's just not quite going to get you there. We're gonna have to draw a card. So we're gonna flash this entity in step. Good thing we did not main phase play the entity tracker, because I feel like we definitely would have lost it. We actually could flash it in now. We do really want to draw the card. Does opponent have, we'll take 2. We would like opponent to play something second main phase that it does not involve killing our entity tracker. I guess we would have preferred maybe something else, but it's fine. Okay, and then let's draw a card. Hopefully a land. Oh, well, if this isn't looking too swell for us, we will chump block, unfortunately. Please draw a swamp. Magic Gods. Ooh, discard a card. Okay, well, 1 swamp will definitely help us out. Okay. Opponent just has every answer to everything. Unfortunately, we did get a swamp. Very tapped swamp. Well, I mean, fortunately, well, thank goodness at least we got a swamp. Okay. Okay, well, we got another swamp. Oh, this is not the one we need a ward. We need a discard. Opponent is going to move to combat. We're going to, attempt to kill this, discarding a card. If opponent drew an answer, okay, opponent did not. We're taking 4. Okay, land for turn. Okay, draw some cards. Lose some more life. Okay, we did draw land for turn. And then we can also play a creature. So, we could also need to draw some more cards. So, we will pick up there. Opponent can kill the creature. Okay. Swing for 2. We have 5 mana. If opponent can kill whatever we play, we die. What a predicament to be in. What a predicament. Okay, in turn. We will try to destroy the creature. Yup. Okay. Where are we at? We can play a 6/6 demon or this 2/5, which does block well. If opponent can remove our creature regardless, we have an issue. So let's start there. In turn. Okay, opponent's passing turn. We are going to make the demon. We would like to. Opponent is trying to make a bunch of. No! Opponent murdered the demon. Everything in our hand makes us lose 2 life. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Oh, what a tragedy. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. This video is going to be very disappointing for everyone, but should we even post it? I don't even know. Should everyone be able to see how unfortunately embarrassing that was? Okay, fine. I guess I will. Well, I guess we'll just do a quick wrap up and yeah, to the wrap up. We've drafted Dimir. Yeah. We had like a plan. We had a lot of card draw. We had great things to do. And it was just no match for our opponents, apparently. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment. Maybe leave in the comments kind of what went wrong. If you would like to evaluate. I think we definitely could have exiled the Enduring Courage if we would have waited a little bit. That would have probably saved us that game. And then the rest of them just kind of were unfortunate. We had to mulligan twice. Maybe we should have kept the hand with all those lands and then the cycler that we couldn't cast and the other 5-drop we couldn't cast. How unfortunate. But we'll take our 2 wins and yeah, I guess we'll cry about them, but we'll try another draft. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the above. Have a great day.